All right, guys, going into May, right into some more quarantine. As news progresses about what gyms are going to do, you guys will be the first ones to know. So I will send out a mass email and contact everybody when we get closer to knowing when the gyms open up. We will give you a protocol so that everybody can still feel safe when they come to the gym, and then we can conduct business as usual. That being said, we're going to go right into the warm-up. We're going to do 40, 30, 20, 10 of jumping jacks. Toe touches, always focusing on that nice rotation in the hips, reaching to the outside of those toes. After that, you're going to go right into reverse lunges. Hopefully we're making your mobility a little bit better, so we're going to go right into 2 minutes of our saddle. So, saddle. You can either start like this, you can move it back a little bit more. If you're advanced and you feel like you're more flexible, feel free to go ahead and then lay all the way back. If you cannot do any of those, you can go ahead and get a ball or something to support yourself on, and then you're going to go right into here. Focus on breathing, make sure everything is passive. Do not force any part of the stretch. There should be no pain. It should not be active, it should be passive. All right, after you do that, we're going to go right into 2 minutes of our pigeon hold. So forward, you're going to come down nice and low, just relax, always focus on your breathing. There should be no pain in that knee, should be no pain in that hip. We should be focusing on that stretch. Sometimes I like to throw my arms out front just to get a little bit more in there. So you're going to go ahead. If the time isn't long enough and you have more time, feel free. It's not going to hurt you to do extra time with this mobility. After that, we're going to go into our down dog. This one is a little bit more active. So you're going to go ahead, push those hips up, push through those shoulders, push those hips to the sky. Now, focus on that breathing. Sometimes I like to walk it out, stretching out those calves a little bit more, but make sure that you're actively pressing through your shoulders and engaging the entire time. From here, let's drop back down to our knees, and then we're going to go right into a puppy dog. So, just drive those hips back, tuck that chin, and just hold. From there, we're going to add. So what we're going to do now is a nice seated forward fold. Put your legs forward, same thing, always passive. If you can't reach your toes, don't reach your toes. Your legs can kind of jut out to the sides, but all we want to do is nice and passively reach forward and then hold. Focus on your breathing, focus on that stretch. As the time goes on, you'll be able to sink a little bit more into that stretch. But just remember, you do not have to reach your toes. You can hold and then just focus on that breathing. And then the last one, you can get this ball if you need it again. Seated straddle. So you can go ahead. Some people, I can't do it, some people can lay all the way down, reach forward. But some people like to get their ball and then just focus on coming down forward. And same thing, always passive, stretching it out nice and easy. All right, 2+ minutes, whatever you guys feel is comfortable. Try to take the time and actually work on your mobility. Work on your stretching. I know a lot of you have a little bit of extra time, so if you ever wanted to get into more mobility, you can also go to romwad.com. 7-day free trial to actually work on your mobility. ROMWAD, that means range of motion. It's everything that all of us need, especially as hard as we work out every single day in the gym. You should take a little extra time on yourself and work a little bit more on goals that are good to progress in during this quarantine time. All right, we're going to go into our workout now. It's 4 times, so it's going to be a 1-mile run. If you are not running and you have a bicycle, you have a Peloton, you have an assault bike, you have a row machine, you're going to do 3 miles. If it's your bike, Peloton, or an assault bike, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do 3 miles on that. All right? if you are on the row machine, you are going to go ahead and you are going to do 3,000 meters, okay? So bikes are 3 miles, row machine will be 3,000 meters, all right? Then from there, what you're going to do is we're going to go into an EMOM again, all right? So this is some Murph prep, Murph conditioning. So after your mile run or your bike or your row machine, we're going to go right into every minute on the minute, okay? You're going to go ahead. You are going to grab your kettlebell, okay? So every minute on the minute, you must complete these 3 movements for 20 minutes, okay? It's going to be 5 upright rows. After your 5 upright rows, you can do strict push-ups if you can do strict push-ups, if your chest hits the ground, okay? So strict push-ups, I'm all the way down, I'm all the way up, full extension. Or you can do hand release. So we can come all the way down, squeezing and engaging our quads so they do not hit the ground, touch, then drive back up. I don't want to see any push-ups like this. Push-ups should not be like this, all right? Should be hand release, drive, all the way up. When you come down, there is a gap right down here in my quads. After that, you're going to go right into 15 squats. Shoulders back, chest up. All the way down, full hip extensions. Now you really got to move it, all right? So in those 20 minutes, every single minute, it is 5 upright rows, 10 push-ups, 15 bodyweight squats. After you complete that, you're going to go directly into another mile run after your 20-minute EMOM, okay? Mile run or your bike or row machine, whatever you have, okay? Then, from there, I put 2 different options on here. So the first one is 5 rounds with more of intermediate movements, and then I put a second version on there, and I put more of an advanced version on there. So it's going to be 5 rounds, okay? It's going to be kettlebell overhead press. So this is the intermediate. So nice and easy. Make sure when we're pressing up, we're shooting straight through. Core's tight, arm is locked out. So you'll do 10 on each side. Then from here, kettlebell rows. 10 on each side. Making sure our back's nice and flat. We don't want any rounding of the back. Then from there, we're going to do 20 glute bridge. So hold that bridge, floor press, all with your kettlebell. Yes, I know the kettlebell's uncomfortable, but you guys really need to get used to it laying on your wrist so we can do more movements and more workouts with the kettlebell, all right? Then from here, you are going to do 600 meters after you complete 5 rounds. You're going to do 600 meters, lock it out, overhead carry, all right? If at any time this elbow breaks, then you stop. Should be locked out nice and tall. Every 100 meters, you will switch arms, okay? So that is the intermediate version. Now the advanced version with the kettlebell is going to be a little bit different. 16 waiter presses. So kettlebell like so, you'll do 8 on each side. Now when we're doing our presses, guys, the whole goal is to make, it all translates to something else, all right? So our barbell work, whenever we're doing anything overhead, push presses, jerks, snatches, clean and jerks, whatever it may be, we always press up and through so it's straight up and down so it's stacked over our shoulders, okay? So 8 reps on each side. Then, if you need some chalk or some dirt, get it on the ground, pistol grip. So you're gonna hold just like this or bottoms up kettlebell, whatever the hell you wanna call it. But you're gonna be here, tight, slow and controlled, same thing, through that ear stacked over the shoulders. Take your time on this one because you don't want it to shake and blast yourself in the dome piece. After that, we're going to go right into a single arm, single leg kettlebell row. So super flat, no bouncing, staying nice and balanced. How long can you stay balanced for? Can you do it for the completion of each rep? Engage that core, stay nice, slow and controlled and balanced. Then from there, we are going to do a waiter press, floor press. So You're gonna go ahead, put it in like our waiter press that we started with. Nice and easy now. And from here, be very careful. We don't want to lose our teeth. We're gonna press up. It's gonna be controlled, full extension again. And then we're gonna control it back down so our arm is completely rested on the ground. So it's rest and press. All right, then after that, we will do a 600-meter pistol grip carry. So get that kettlebell up. I don't care if you use your other hand to get it up, but this is how you'll be walking. Nice and controlled. Once again, if that kettlebell starts falling, go ahead, stop, pause, reset. If it gets to a point where you honestly can't do it, but you still want to focus and work on the pistol grip carry, then go ahead and just put it shoulder height, and then you can do the same thing. Now, sometimes people can do it on the right arm, but not the left arm, so sometimes people are like, oh, I feel good, and then they go to the left arm, and that bad boy just keeps shaking all over the place. I would still do it in your right arm overhead, but then that left arm, I would try to just carry it here, all right? Even if you're here and you can go like 50 meters, that's fine, but then say you have to drop it down, then just finish it up like that, all right? That'll be your Murph press in the quarantine, all right? Comments, questions, concerns, please let me know. Hopefully this is over soon and we can get back to the gym, but you guys have been doing great. Keep up the good work, and hopefully we see you soon.